Yeah, that's my boy.
Hey guys, so we just wasted we've been driving for almost an hour now, I think. 50 minutes at least.
We got stuck in traffic.
Yep. We were on our way to birth and babies class. And guess where birth and babies class is? Behind us. We are leaving. We literally drove up and we're like, we're not going to class.
The whole drive, I told her I felt like I was going to school, and the whole trip I'm trying to talk myself out like I don't really need to go, you know.
It really sucks because we only have 2 classes left, including this one today. And we had to pay for this class, obviously, and it really sucks because we've missed 3 classes. This would make it 4 classes already. I mean, Trevor and I both feel the same way. It's funny because when we were getting ready at home, I said, it kind of sucks because I'm looking forward to it ending, which the last class is next week. And Trevor's like, yeah, he's like, I'm just finding myself trying to stay awake. That's all he's trying to do in class.
Well, because yeah, I'm super tired now because I'm not getting a lot of sleep, and I find that the most of it, so our first class last week was our first class in 3
weeks.
Yeah, and a lot of it was just going around the circle and hearing about people's baby stories and birth stories, and then very little learning.
No, I think it's now that it's the second half of the class, which we've explained that they do that. The first half is pre-baby, second half is post-baby. So I think they do that because one, they want to go around and talk about our experiences because it gives us support and
I understand that, that's cool.
You know, and then the learning part is more specific to, you know, the questions that we have based on our experience so far with our babies. But I was just telling Trevor, I feel like I've barely learned anything. Mind you, I know we missed 3 classes, so who knows what we missed. But we drove for nothing.
Yeah.
But it's okay. We're gonna try to do something together, I guess, now.
The one question that we wanted to ask was, so at the end of this month we have a road trip to go to a friend's wedding, and we wanted to know how, because we found out last class that it's not good or it's not safe for a baby to be in a car seat for a long period of time, which I didn't know that, so that's cool.
They don't get as much oxygen.
So we wanted to know what is a safe time for a baby to be in a car seat. So I'll ask you guys.
Okay, let me ask the second question because he needs to focus. The other question that we have is, so as you guys know, I'm pumping, or sometimes I pump, and we put that milk in the fridge. We know that it can be, or I was told by the nurse that it can be in the fridge for 5 to 7 days. But our question is, when you take it out of the fridge to warm it up, how long can it stay out of the fridge? Because sometimes we take it out and then he ends up falling asleep and then we don't end up feeding him. So that is the other thing that we want to know about.
And I called the health line and the girl said 1 hour. And that seems very short to me. I'm not saying days, but 1 hour seems pretty short. So I want a second opinion. So
yeah,
I'm gonna turn to my YouTube viewers.
Trevor doesn't trust the nurse.
So I want to ask YouTube viewers, everyday people, how long can I have refrigerated breast milk out for?
No, one of our subscribers, Nuria, she's very knowledgeable. I think she said that she is a nurse.
Cool. Well, hit us up. Let us know.
Okay, so unfortunately, Grayson's eye infection isn't getting any better. I wanted to give it a couple days. I actually ended up talking to my doctor about using breast milk because I know a lot of people have recommended that. He said that it's not, you know, once you have an infection, the breast milk won't necessarily treat that infection because putting breast milk on his eye is almost like putting water in his eye, so it's kind of just like washing it away. He said, you know, you're more than willing to try it if you want for a couple days before using the ointment. I personally didn't feel comfortable doing it. I just didn't know how to go about it. Like, am I supposed to stand over him and keep his eyelids wide open and just squirt milk in there? I don't know. I just didn't feel comfortable. But anyways, it's been a while. We waited a bit to, you know, hoping that it'll get better, but it didn't.
And he actually gave it to me. Look.
He also has.
Look, he gave it to me.
I don't know if it's the same thing.
3 weeks old. 3 weeks old, and he's already giving me stuff.
Grayson's is a tear duct blocked, and yours is a gland.
It's not a tear duct, it's a gland. I guess.
No, but like that's what the doctor said about Grayson.
I know.
Okay,
yeah, but
well, yours is different.
Mine was a gland, but still, it's an eye infection.
But it's just really funny because it's in the same eye on the left one.
Yeah.
Anyways, we're just waiting to get his medicine now. Oh, look at his eye, you guys. It's so sad. Poor thing. I don't know what it is, but this is always so satisfying when you don't have to pay for medication.
Leave me alone, man.
Can you look at me? Baby.
I have my drops in.
He has to keep his eyes closed for like 2 to 3 minutes. I just think it's so funny because you're like eating your chips with your one eye closed.
It's crazy how like the depth perception is like off.
Can you look at me?
And you still look beautiful even with one eye.
Can I have some?
Hmm?
Can I have some of that?
Mm-hmm. Yummy, right? It's been a while since I've had the regular Cheetos. I normally get like the Flamin' Hot or the jalapeno cheddar. But the original is pretty good. They're dangerously cheesy.
I got a treat too. I got a Snickers bar. We went to the dollar store. There's our haul. Toilet brushes.
Family life.
And treats. Even though we've been together for almost 4 years, I'm just learning something new about Trevor. I noticed that he uses like 4 fingers to hold one chip. I was like, it really requires that much.
Because you get more than one. But
The heck?
Kian's like, it's only 2 fingers. So she's all like, how yummy.
I want more. Can I have more? I'm breastfeeding, so Trevor has to feed me.
Yeah, I guess you're feeding my kid. That's the least I could do is give you some of my Cheetos.
We never showed you guys or talked about it, but he has a little hole in his ear. We think it's the cutest thing ever, and we don't want it to go away. And we were told that it's an abrasion from birth and it should go away. It'll close up, but we don't want it to go away. It's so cute. Your face looks so red on the camera. Come on, I'm waiting for a smile, mister. Are you smiling? Come on, give me a full smile. Give me a...
I wonder if he smiles. Yeah, that's my boy. That's my boy.
Look at him. His nose is flaring.
Oh man.
Oh my goodness.
We're in trouble. You're a snacker.
I'm telling you, Shark's like daddy eats like mommy. Oh my goodness.
Love you so much.
Okay, so how did he say to do it?
Just on the eyelid.
Eyelashes?
Yeah, well, if you can get it in the eye, that's fine. But just
like just one drop. I'm so scared.
yeah, just like half a line. It's not necessarily because it's thicker. He said it's not really a drop.
I'm so scared. Okay, let me just see this first.
Yeah,
oh,
it's
okay.
like so. He said half an eyebrow.
Ah! Oh my gosh,
It just keeps coming.
What the heck?
Okay,
It's like a worm. Oh my gosh, I don't know what to do.
Okay, well that's too much. Put in his eyelid, yeah. That's good.
Oh, I don't know if I did a good job.
He said it'll go in his eyelid. It'll seep into his eyelid, he says. Oh, you like playing with that?
Dude, this is a waste. It keeps coming out.
We'll put the lid on.